Hello everyone, Johan here. This time I wanted to drop by with a very quick video just to show you guys how I do some of my edits on frogs. I know there's a lot of people out there that do not come to the tropics often enough to actually get familiar with our frogs and most importantly how to light them up. In this case, it's a picture that is clearly underexposed. I'm shooting this frog by using a large diffuser, and it was very hard to fit it in to get the right lighting straight off the camera. But I did like the way it was just crawling out of this plant, and it gave this really cool look. So I figure I could just demonstrate some ideas that you guys can implement on your own photography. So first is we're gonna do a layer here, a vertical grading layer. And we're gonna do like this. It's gonna be a bit of creative light, almost as if the light was falling from the left. So half of its face is gonna be purposely underexposed, and the left half is gonna be a little bit brighter. So we'll bring the exposure up to probably one stop, just around there. So clearly the highlights are starting to show. So we are gonna bring them down to minus 30, 28-ish. Let's just leave it there. Then I'm gonna take a brush here and I'm gonna paint over its belly because I don't want this to show, so I'm gonna bring the exposure down. I just want the face to be lit. I don't really want to show where exactly. As you can tell, he's climbing through leaves. We're gonna make another brush layer and just paint around here, and for that matter we're gonna bring the shadows up to plus 27-ish, somewhere around there. And then we're going to bring the exposure up. I just want to reveal the eye, but I still want it to look clearly underexposed. I want the light to be on this side. So let's take that layer again, the first gradient layer. We're going to bring the exposure up even more, add a little bit of contrast, and then we're gonna crop it. So see how the eyes are not perfectly aligned, so we're gonna try to line them up like so, maybe a little bit tighter crop like that. Okay, so maybe bring the overall exposure up a tiny bit, and the temperature I'm gonna bring it to about here. Okay, I don't want it to look too warm. This was taken at nighttime, so I don't want it to look too warm. Okay, that's it. So the next thing is I'm gonna do, you guys probably know I love doing vignettes on my pictures, so I'm gonna add a little bit of that, just a tiny bit. There you go. And because I was shooting with a very low ISO, there's pretty much no noise over here. Still, I'm gonna brush this up. I'm going to increase the size of the brush and just paint over its eye, over the nose, and then the other eye here. And I'm going to sharpen that up a little bit. There. Looks really cool. I was also trying a different light, which I'm not very happy. You can see there's a very strong hotspot over here. So may actually move that with Command E to Photoshop. Here, we're gonna try it with this tool, see how it goes. Boom, done. Actually, Command Z. Let's try a larger selection, and let's move it over here. Still not very pleased. Let's just do a generative fill. Lot better. Okay. This will be the final image. Let me know what you guys think. I know it's by no means a perfect picture, but just throwing an idea on what you could do with some of the frog photography here in Costa Rica.